Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to a level 100 review on Anton Acosmic. Once again, Social Point did not give me this monster. This is my very own monster, so I'm not going to be ranking him up all the way to rank 5. We're going to be using him at level 100, and I'm not going to be giving him the best runes because I don't think this is a monster I'm going to be using long term. But with that being said, I hope you guys still enjoyed this level 100 monster showcase, and let's get into it. Pirates are usually impulsive, but Anton Acorn is different. After the Cosmic Portal appeared, he retired to an island where he figured out how to regain relevance. He finally did. He discovered that he could absorb residual stardust floating on the ocean through his tentacles. He had to do it little by little, but thanks to his patience, Anton has become a Cosmic. Literally. Alright, so that is how this monster came to be. Looking at his stats real quick, 7744, this is indicative of an attacker. It's pretty high up there, so a lot of attackers do have this power stat. The life stat is 69971, which is kind of squishy. And his speed stat is 5632, which is, it's like in the average range. Let's take a look at his trait. He's immune to freeze right off the bat, so, you know, you can partner this monster up with Season 7 Cosmic Marathon Monster Naheem, and you won't get frozen. You're also immune to stun, so it's almost like you have the mountain trait. You can't be stunned, you can't be frozen. And you start the game off by giving Stamina Leak to the enemy monsters. That's pretty cool. Right, you can partner it up with a Stamina Draining Relic, with a Curse, DOT, and then you can essentially drain enemy stamina like that. Pretty awesome. Overall, he doesn't have the Harden trait, so there's a chance he does get hit with tortures and negative effects. He can still be possessed, so that's always a problem. But yeah, immunity to freeze and stun with a Stamina Leak against the enemy at the start of the battle. If they have a Megaton monster, obviously the Megaton monster would absorb all the Stamina Leaks itself. Alright, so let's see what this monster can do. He has a 0 stamina, 0 cooldown skill that deals moderate water damage. Not bad. That also means that this monster, if he was to get hit with CDA, or if he was to get hit with a stamina draining skill, he can still use a skill he can utilize. So not only is he immune to freeze and stun, he also isn't really affected by CDA, cooldown activation, and by stamina drain. What else does this monster have? Release the Sword, deals low water damage, low water AoE skill. We have 100 Tentacles, which deals moderate water damage and applies stun to one enemy monster. So 1 turn cooldown, 34 stamina. You can stun if you ever can't kill someone, you just stun them. We have Aqua Stomp, which deals low water damage and removes 50% of stamina from all enemies. 2 turn cooldown, and this is like partial deny, right? And again, you start the game off with a Stamina Leak, so that's pretty cool. Here is another Stamina Leak skill, removes 15% of stamina each turn. So let's see, Impure Water. So you could potentially run both AoE skills, right? Especially, this is a stronger one, so against a Megaton monster, it would deal more damage. Or, especially if there's a Megaton and it absorbed your Stamina Leak originally, you can reapply it. It's going to be interesting to see what relics this monster has. I'm gonna guess he's holding a Sword Relic. Water, whoa! Deals massive water damage to one enemy. Look at the damage output on that skill. That is a massive attack. That is like 70 damage. High stamina cost, 52. But 0 cooldown, so even if you get hit with CDA, you can hit and hit hard. Deals massive water damage. I don't know how many Cosmic monsters out there have a massive attack. The only one that maybe comes to mind could be Kai. Kai the what is it? Kai the Eradicator, Kai the Sun Melter, Kai the Sun Melter. I think he has a massive fire attack, so I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below how many other Cosmic monsters out there have a massive attack, especially at a 0 turn cooldown. That is impressive. Definitely an attacker. We have Punch Wave, which is a single freeze skill, so we have a single stun, single freeze, this massive attack. And then Aqua Rise, which removes negative effects from itself and applies stamina regen to itself. So self-skill, in case you were to get possessed, the AI could do this. I mean, I would recommend 100% you run Water Splash. You run your freeze skill and your stun skill. What I like about this kind of monster is that he's the kind of monster that is pretty versatile. Here, we'll do freeze first, and then we'll do the other skill, the stun. What I like about this kind of monster is that he's an attacker, and normally I'm not a fan of attackers, but the cool thing about him is that if you can't kill someone, instead you freeze them. If you can't freeze someone, instead you stun them. So he's versatile enough to where you can deny with freezing, deny with stunning, or just hit really, really hard with that Water Splash. I think the other best skill is the 50% stamina drain, and this is honestly debatable. You could also go ahead and run your, You could also go ahead and run your Impure Water because it's a stronger AoE, especially against Megaton monsters. You're pretty much going to be swapping whenever you need it. The issue with Aqua Stomp is the fact that it deals low water damage. And if he's your attacker, you kind of don't want those low damage attacks. You want strong damage attacks. Aqua Rise, no. I think for the most part you don't need it unless specifically you're slower than the enemy and there's a chance you get possessed. That's when you put it in, just so hopefully the AI can do it. You don't need Release the Sword, and this one, if you are battling monsters that can activate your cooldowns, 100% run Tentacles. If you know you're going to get your stamina drain, run Tentacles, because it's better to have a skill to use than to have nothing to use. But for now, I'm going to go with this skill set right now. The ultimate, look, King of the Ocean removes positive effects from enemies, deals massive water damage and freeze. Super powerful attack, deals massive damage, and it also freezes after removing positive effects. And look at the damage output on this, right? Look at the damage output, and then look at Water Slash. It is literally the same. They're both 70 damage attacks. That is crazy. Looking at relics, oh yeah, he can hold the sword relic, so I mean, you want to pump him up and give him the laser beam sword, deal even more damage. In terms of the trap, you want to drain stamina if you fall below 50%, so Nabulance trap. So pretty good relics. I would have preferred some more protective, like a shield or like an armor, but it is what it is. We have to take it. So my thoughts on this monster, he's not crazy powerful or anything. He does have a crazily powerful attack. Who knows how significant it'll be. Maybe now that we have Roost Wayne, if people use Solar Flare, you have this elemental advantage. So definitely the fire monsters, they have to beware. Like Ignis, he's in danger. But he's not too crazy, but I do like how versatile he is as an attacker. So I kind of have mixed feelings about the monster, but I like the monster more than I dislike the monster. In terms of his rune setup, typical attacker rune setup, you want to go 2 strength runes and a speed rune or a team speed rune. For now, let's see what I have. I'm just going to give him 2 strength. We're not going to unlock that last slot, and we're going to see how much damage he can deal as a level 100. I'm taking on some 130s, 140s, 150s, whatever I'm fighting in PvP. Alright, and so I'm going to be using this team just because primarily I just want to churn transfer into him and see how much damage he can do. I might have to swap out the AoE skill since in PvP meta there's a lot of Megatons, so I want to see how much damage he can do against a Megaton monster. And if players are using Cryo Crawler, I'm going to lose that elemental advantage. Alright, so first battle, I do get to go first, awesome. We're going to sequence bend right into him, and let's see his damage output. Keep in mind, he is level 100, and this is a 146, this is a 130, and this is a 140. So we'll start off with Aqua Stomp, my low AoE skill, which deals 26k damage against a 146. It deals 26k, wait, these are about the same. And against Bombeta, it deals 26 times 3, since yeah, that's Megaton. 100 Tentacles, 35 damage, Punch Wave, 45 damage, 46k, not bad. Let's see Water Slash, 73,000 damage against a 146. I would love to see a level 100 to see how much damage I can deal against it. I mean, in this battle, I think it makes the most sense to Aqua Stomp and just 100% stamina drain Megaton. That's the cool thing about having this AoE skill. You could use it as 100% stamina drain against Megaton since they absorb everything. Alright, let's see. Raw Drowning, getting hit with all these negative effects. We are going to revert events to cleanse you. We're going to set up Actually, let's see. Body Slam, maybe. No, I think we'll set up Megatons. Alright, let's see. So, Spooky, Reaper. I think I'm going to lose my Megatons. Reaper and Spooky, and then Nightmare on the Street. Yeah, the issue with using level 100, I've mentioned this on the previous video I did too, the issue with using level 100 monsters is obviously the fact that they die so easily in a high league. So I'm Legendary 2 right now, I dropped a few trophies hoping it'd be easier, but that doesn't appear to be the case. And we fight a Cryo Crawler, so yeah, this is not going to bode over well. Here, let's turn you into a baby. Awesome. So got hit with Nightmare on the Street, and at least I get the elemental advantage over Ignis, so we can see how much damage I can truly dish out. Alright, so he is 140, he has 161k life. We're going to Sequence Bender, and Laser Beam Sword kicks in, so here's my power right now. And we're going to go over the skills. So 39k damage, 54k damage, and Punch Wave 70k damage. Once again, this is a 140, I am only level 100. Let's take a look at Water Slash. 109,000 damage. Let's go ahead and do Water Slash. Boom! And then Laser Beam, of course, kicks in as well. Can I finish you off? Cool, I can go down fighting. Here. Oh, no, it worked. I was like, oh, it's gonna miss. Alright, here, let's Era Traveler you. Ah, whoops. Alright, Mr. Beast Banner scene for you. And once again, using level 100 monster in PvP, it's not gonna go over well, but you do get to see the potential damage output. Let's keep fighting till we hopefully face like a level 100 monster somewhere. No, maybe not. Alright, let's click fight. And all I can really do is turn transfer to have him attack once before he dies. There's Aqua Stomp again. Here's Water Slash, 73k damage. That's a 140 and a 140. Again, you can always deny, so if I needed to stun or freeze here, let's try to freeze you, and success. So now Bombeta is going to skip its turn. Reaper singing for you. Oh, I survived. And there's my Relic kicking in and draining stamina from the enemy team. Here, let's do this. And let's put in that stronger AoE skill just to see how much it can deal against a Megaton monster. Alright, so let's go to skills and Aqua Stomp. Was it? We're going to put Impure Water just to see the damage output there. And we're going to click fight. Maybe I should do 2 turn transfer monsters and turn transfer back to back. Alright, we have a non-cosmic, so we can see how much damage I deal against a 150 Saya Miss. Alright, so Impure Water dealing 10k plus it eliminates 31k of the shield, so 41k. 100 Tentacles. and then Punch Wave, and then this Water Slash is like 70 something. So Impure Water, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And then let's see if I survive this double show. And then I might die here. It's Cosmic Mustache, and I don't think we'll continue playing that. It's funny, I'm not even doing an exclusive first look, and I'm still losing all these. I'm still trophy dropping like crazy. Alright, let's see. This next one. 140, 140, 150. Gosh, it's the same thing. Alright, I'm going to Sequence Bend. And we're going to go Water Slash. Look at that. Beautiful damage output. Alright, so here, who is the main threat? You can't be stunned. So you know what? We are going to go ahead and... We're going to go ahead and freeze you, Nahane. Boom! And you, again, the cool thing about him being an attacker is the fact that if needed to, he can also immobilize the enemy. So when you can't OTK or anything, you just actually immobilize him like that. Let's recharge. I hope it recharged. Alright, let's see what I can do. Era Traveler, I'm not afraid of you, I'm not afraid of you. We're going to CDA against Nahane, but I might, so I miss my activate my cooldowns. Oh, it killed me. Once again, the issues of using level 100 against non-100s. Alright, let's click fight. We'll do another battle and just hope that it's someone in my league. 140s. 140s across the board. So it's hard to see his true damage output potential. We're going to sequence output and Water Slash, 73k damage. So that's the theme we've been seeing. Against a 140, 73k damage. So imagine the damage output if they were the same level and everything. Let's go Impure Water. 41k damage. Smells Like Fish Spirits. Age Overseer, Era Traveler event. Let's go ahead and do revert events on myself so I can turn transfer. Let's do Olympus for the 50% shield. Oh, I think this one I'll survive. Invader Pitfall. Age Overseer. So we can attack other people. Alright, Anton, let's do this. Nope, no stamina. Recharge. So once again, having that 0 cooldown skill, 0 stamina could prove useful depending on the situation. We'll turn transfer, and there's Water Slash. They have a damage protection and a shield. Alright, let's say I needed to immobilize. Once again, Cat UFO, good example. He's immune to freeze, but he's not immune to stun, so let's immobilize him. And he's stunned. So an attacker that has the option to freeze and stun. Again, I like him more than I dislike him. Let's revert events. Era Traveler. I think I'm going to die. It's a Thunder Monster. Oh, wait. Yeah, I skipped his turn. Revert events on myself. Call me Mr. Teddy. Alright, we'll do one more, and again, just hope that I dropped enough to where I can find a level 100 Cosmic somewhere. It's a 130. I could easily get a win, but no, we're trying to trophy drop and find a level 100 Cosmic somewhere. Alright, let's click fight. Come on, let's see what we find. A 150, 150. What a way to end. Alright, well, it is what it is. I guess we'll just take on Shelly and go from there. So, in Water Slash, again, 73k. That's what we've been seeing across the board. So that's a 140 Shelly. Double show. Halo charge, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let me exit out. Crash Intruder. Yeah, guys, so overall, Anton, not the best video, again, because he's level 100. I think he's a little better for wars. I mean, that's usually always the case for wars, where the meta doesn't revolve around a specific kind of team dynamic. A little better because you have the option to freeze, stun, or attack. For PvP, this is not a monster that really gets used. If you're going to use an attacker in PvP, you need to go with a Pierce monster, right? You need to go with a Super Fox, you need to go with a Vanoss, you need to go with an extra turner like a Steamwrath, a Fampirastral. Those are the kind of attackers that shine. You need to go with someone that can kill a Megaton in one go, whether it's a Daigo, whether it's a Katsuko, whether it's a Lightmare against a Shelly. That's kind of what the meta revolves around for PvP specifically. But with that being said, I still hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, my recommendation is to get every single Cosmic that is 100% free to play. You never know when they're going to be useful later on, down the line, or whenever, so just go ahead and get them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.